Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Loki. We are up to episode 2 of season 2 of Breaking Brad. Okay, I wonder who Brad is. Last episode, of course, everybody seems to be hung up on who pruned Loki, and I don't think that's the big question. Clearly, we saw the stick coming from behind, so it wasn't Sylvie, at least not the Sylvie in the elevator. You know, there could be multiple Sylvies. So I don't know that really matters. I mean, it could be any number of people. I think the bigger mystery is, what is Sylvie up to? How did she get in the elevator? And why are they evacuating the TVA? Those are the things I want to have answered. Hopefully we'll get some of that here, because we don't have a lot of episodes this season, which I like. I like the faster pace. I really do. As opposed to a show like Secret Invasion, which had a few episodes, but very slow pace and a very dissatisfying story. This one definitely going to live. Sylvie's my favorite character, so I'm really into where Sylvie's going. So let's find out who Brad is, and let's find out what Sylvie's doing, huh? Oh, the real Marvel logo, or theme this time. Cool. The Avengers theme. Gotta love Marvel. I do. London, 1977.
We just got
Zaniac. That's Brad. I guess this is Brad. So is he X5? Oh yeah, that's X5.
You look great.
There goes the temp pad. That's not who he thinks it is. Yep. She joined him. Cool. Oh, Loki magic. Come on, Loki, use some of that Godspeed. But Mobius should be back there. Right? He wasn't running as fast. Oh, he's in the middle of a bunch of punk rockers, huh? Not all of them.
Hold on a second.
Oh, it's Loki. Oh, very cool. Shadow magic. Finally, Mobius is here. Well, he should be happy. In the old days, they'd probably just prune him, right? They wouldn't bother holding him and questioning him and stuff. Oh, so everybody calls him Obi now. I guess. Don't get your hammer out. It's more than that.
Everything you need to know about this, I wrote about it in here.
Really? How did that happen?
Renslayer's temp pad?
I did find something else.
Sylvie?
Renslayer erased the
Oh,
data
no.
from her temp, but I was able to piece together who sent the last message.
Ooh. He who remains, right?
Minutes is helping Renslayer.
What?
Oh. We knew that.
Hang on.
Problem is, you think you're special, but you're not. Play dress up, or little lies you tell your friends, or even the lies you tell yourself.
He's trying to pull like I don't think he's doing it for the same reason, but kind of what Black Widow was doing to him when he was in the holding cell in Avengers. But obviously, he's not trying to get information out of Loki. He's just trying to push his buttons.
At the end,
The roles are reversed. He's doing the Black Widow thing now. He's the one who's accepting it, but is trying to get information out of it. Oh, I love this. If he does this, if he pulls a Black Widow reverse and does what she did to him, that'd be awesome.
you lose. Thank you, Brad.
So far, so good.
Very much.
I don't know what he got from it, though.
So let's try this one more time.
I love how they're giving him... They're still giving him the room to see what he's going to do here.
Where is Sylvie?
I see what he got from it. He got this guy saying how horrible he is and everything, and he's like, yeah, I am. Imagine what I'm going to do to you now. Unless you tell me what I want to know.
A nowhere man. You're a
Oh, it's Mobius at crack. They're all pies. And they're all key lime.
And they held the whole of New York City hostage with an alien army.
Yeah, we remember.
Tried to use the mind. Aren't you curious?
Oh, are they going to go? Is Loki going to take him to try to figure out where he came from and take him to see what his life was like?
See the life you're supposed to.
Is this where the personal watercraft come into play? The jet skis?
Put you into the TV. Got me.
Speaking of their lives, this is the Loki. He was just talking about the story of Avengers, and this is the Loki who was taken to the TVA right after those events. I mean, he was talking about something that he just did before he came here. I'm really looking forward to a future Thor or Avengers movie, because they have Avengers movies planned, where this Loki reappears and meets up with Thor. That's just going to be so interesting, because he's not the same Loki that Thanos killed. He's not the one that Thor saw die for real. it's going to be an interesting reunion. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about that. You know.
Spy.
Come on, OB. We're all counting on you. That's not good. Invalid temporal aura. Are they blocking? Is there a security system in place that somebody put in there that blocks temporal auras, or is he really not the real OB? He's the real OB. What is that?
Hey, open up.
Come on. A prison cell that you can't open from the outside? Surely he's not buying that.
Actually,
That's a temporal prison, right?
Okay.
She's still in that alternate timeline in Oklahoma, I imagine.
OB,
What's up with OB? Yeah, definitely Oklahoma. So back with OB. So I guess that's the B story, or the B thread, is finding Miss Minutes and convincing her to let them through so they can save the TVA. She's not liking that. Sorry, I'm not talking much because I love Sylvie. I think she's a great character. I actually kind of ship the two of them, even though it's kind of weird. So I'm riveted to it. Definitely got McDonald's sponsorship in this series for sure.
what is happening? It's like, although
I love the attention to detail. I'm sorry, just the McDonald's cups are right. The styrofoam for the sandwich.
now it just
Oh yeah, he's right. Brad is super nervous about hanging around here.
Nothing.
Oh, he knows about the rogue agents, the rogue soldiers who went off to destroy all the timelines. He knows about that. He knows they're heading here. They're going to find it and they're going to clean it up.
all this for Sylvie?
Ah, they've come to stop him. Nice.
they do it all the time.
What's Sylvie going to do? Uh-oh. How many did they clean up? Oh my god, almost all of them. And even those ones that are there are retreating. There's only one branch. There looks like one or two branches that are not retreating. Maybe Sylvie understands that the new TVA, at least the allies of Loki, are trying to preserve and let all the other timelines happen and not destroy them. And that's her mission too, is to let everybody be free. So maybe she is going to ally with them. Yeah, now that there's fewer timelines, I guess it makes it easier to track Renslayer, doesn't it?
Broken.
Yeah, she is seeing it that way. She's seeing it that the way she's seeing it is the TVA caused all these people came from the TVA, the ones who killed the timeline. So she's seeing them as still the problem, not the solution.
It's rotten. I'm going home. If it's still there.
I'm going to guess her home is there because didn't we see something from the trailer where she's in her apartment? It is still there. Cool. I mean, cool for her. Interesting. Yeah, her timeline's still there. They found Renslayer. Renslayer, I'm guessing, is going to be in the timeline that they go back in time. They go to like the 19th century or something, or the very early 20th century. Remember, they see a version of Kang, He Who Remains, whatever, giving that show and that demonstration of that machine that I guess is a time machine of some sort, or some sort of temporal machine. And that must be where Renslayer is, right? In that particular timeline, that branch. I don't think he's in, or she's in, pardon me. I don't think Renslayer is in the branch that Sylvie's in. I think that's just her own little private branch away from branches. But yeah, I could see why she does consider it her home now. She's set up a life here. She has friends, Jack and others, you know. All right, got to see if there is a mid-credit scene. There may be. No, not this time. Okay. Yeah. I thought there might have been every episode, but I recall back, I think in season 1 of Loki, there was not a mid-credit in every single episode. And there's no post-credit. Okay, cool. At least I don't think so. Now I'm all nervous. Now I'm going to see if there's one here. Just play it a little bit. No mid-credit scene. Okay. This was a great episode because, first of all, I'm a big Sylvie fan, like I said. So I love the fact that we got a lot of Sylvie here and we got her back. and see the team in action, fighting those people that were trying to break all, destroy all the timelines. They destroyed so many of them. I mean, literally, it looked like a few. You could count them on one hand that were left. And maybe one of the reasons they couldn't kill the Renslayer timeline is maybe He Who Remains, or I'm going to guess it's him, the older version or another version of him, and Renslayer are maybe protecting it from being destroyed. I don't know. There's just a few of them left. I love the call out that that even Mobius is calling out that it's kind of weird being in a relationship with yourself. Like I said, I'm a big shipper between those two. I mean, they're going through a rough patch, but I think they'll be okay in the end. We'll see. But yeah, so maybe Sylvie, maybe she's in the TVA at the end. The TVA is being destroyed, probably. I'm going to guess. Here's my hunch. My hunch is that maybe He Who Remains is going to restart it, basically wipe it out and create a new one or something like that. So he has to destroy the old one. Or that commander or whatever she was, gets free and her loyal forces decide to take down the TVA or something. I don't know. They seem to want to preserve the TVA, though. They seem to want to get back into the business of pruning timelines and keeping the sacred timeline. So I don't see them doing that. But somebody's doing that, and Sylvie gets back. Why was she looking for Loki when she came out of the elevator? Was it because she needed him for something? She was going to try to hurt him. It seemed to me like it wasn't I want to kill you. There you are. It seemed like it was something else. So hopefully not. But it was a lot of fun. This was a fun episode. I love how it's just building and building and building, and that's the way Loki season 1 was as well. So I don't know where we're going to go from here. Obviously, Sylvie, they're going to attack her timeline, I think, right? If they can, because they said some of the loyalists got away. So they're probably going to try to attack her timeline. She's going to probably just barely escape and then go after them, full of vengeance. Maybe that's why she goes back to the TVA. Maybe she goes to destroy it. Maybe she thinks they're the source of the problem and she just wants to destroy it once and for all. Maybe she is the reason they're evacuating. I don't know. So they found Sylvie. That was kind of their drive, Mobius and Loki, to find Sylvie, and they found her. But now I guess it's to find Renslayer and then try to stop the loyalists who got away, right? So I guess that's where we're going next. Anyway, a lot of fun. Not a lot to talk about in it during it. It was just a lot of fun to watch. So hope you guys enjoyed it too. Let's discuss this in the comments if you can. I appreciate it. Let me know what you liked about it or what you think is going to happen, or where or do you think my theory about the timeline that Renslayer and He Who Remains are in is protected or not? And do you think Sylvie is the one trying to destroy the TVA in the future, or is it somebody else and she's trying to help stop it? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.